Okay, so for the chords, it's really simple. There are 4 chords in Ventura Highway. The first chord is a G6, and then a D major 7, or you can play D sus2. I like to play that chord a lot. Then you've got an F sharp minor 7 add 11. Really cool sounding chord. And an E minor 7, where you can play it either like this, maybe with a little finger here. That's a pretty full sound. Or an E minor 7 also is just playing this B note, one finger. That will work as well. And those really are the 4 chords. Now the way it goes in the song is the intro is the G major, or the G6 to the D major 7. And it's just going to keep alternating that way. And the verses go that way as well. Chewing on a piece of grass, walking down the road. Okay, same thing. And then finally when he goes, you don't care, then it goes back to the D major 7, but it's more of a downstroke. So now you go to that F sharp minor 7 at 11. Oh. Now you're going to switch between the E minor 7 and the F sharp at 11, F sharp minor 7 at 11. The riff. And that's essentially it. That's the song as far as the chords go. Let's go to the next part. Okay, let's get to the strumming. And it actually changes in the song a bit. And personally, I think if you just drive the song with the basic feel, you're going to be fine. But essentially, it's something like this. Okay, so listen to that over and over and just try and get that feel of where you hit and where you're actually kind of muting. Something like that, slowed down. Okay, let's go to the next part. Okay, by far the hardest part of this, if you're going to be a solo guitarist and singer, is the riff part. And so let me show you how I do it. Because it's 3 guitars playing at once, you have to sort of make some adjustments and some compromises to give the illusion that you're actually playing all 3 parts. So here's what I do to accomplish that. You want to put your first finger and middle finger on the 10th and 11th frets, 2nd and 3rd strings. Those are the 2 notes you're hitting. And then you're going to hammer on to the 12th fret on both strings with your ring and your little finger. Okay. Now, the way they do it, America does it, because they have 2 guitarists playing single notes, it's easy to hammer on, hammer off. That's pretty easy. When you're doing it yourself, it's a little tough, but that would be the ideal sound. Okay? Now, an alternative, and I actually do this sometimes, is hammer on, but instead of hammering off, go ahead and play the 2nd notes. Instead of... To be honest, I don't think very many people are going to be able to notice that little nuance, but either one, whatever works for you. Okay? After you do that hammer on, hammer off, You're going to take your ring finger and move it to the 12th fret, leaving these where you have them on the 10th and the 11th. And you're going to play the 4th and 3rd strings. That's the lick. You do the same lick down on the 5th, 6th, and 7th frets. And then you're actually going to slide from this 3rd string 6th fret and 4th string 7th fret to the 3rd string 7th fret and 4th string 9th fret. Now that, leaving these fingers, is just really tricky, very hard to do. So what I do is after I do that first lick, I'll take my first finger and put it where the 2nd finger is. You have to do this quickly and then slide. That's a much easier slide. So, okay. And then your first finger is going to come down and press also on the 2nd string to get this. The 3rd and the 2nd string on the 7th fret. So very slow. Okay. Now, in the song, of course, they go ahead and play the individual notes, but you're going to play the chord at that spot. Strum. Same thing. That's basically what you're doing on the intro. Now when you actually do the verses, you're always going to go to the G. So, play it slow. Chewing on a piece of grass, walking down the road. There's some notes, but anyway, you get the idea. You're going to the G. Same thing for the next line. Tell me, are you gonna stay here, Joe? To the G. So you're always doing that in the verse. And the last line, at least of the first verse, is you don't care, I know. Now when you say no, the riff or the lick changes. And it's really this. Remember, it's just two guitars playing single notes. And the chord is a D, the D major 7. So you got to figure out, how can I play this D while I'm doing these notes? And that leaves this G string open. And if you can't avoid that G string, listen to how this sounds. Sound that great to me. So what I did to compromise, to take that G string out, because it's almost impossible to miss while you're strumming, is add another harmony. So this is the harmony. Okay, let's do that again. Oops. Now, I don't think very many people are going to hear that third harmony. They might, but they probably won't recognize that it's an extra harmony. So you can get away with it because you are harmonizing in the key. All right, so that's how I play the riffs and are able to basically play the chords as well. remember, you strum in between. So again, really slow. You will your best walking down the road. Tell me how you gonna stay here, Joe, and so on. Now the key on this, because you have to play it really quick, is to work on it at very slow tempos. Get a metronome out, maybe start at 45 or 50. Get that down and then get it up to 75 and then get it up to 100 and just take your time. Ventura Highway is around 126 to 128 as far as beats per minute. So if you can get it around 100, you're getting really close. Keep working on it. Eventually you'll get there. Before you know it, it becomes second nature. You can perform it as a singer, solo guitarist, and have that as in your repertoire. All right, thanks for swinging by. I hope this was helpful. Good luck. Take care.